Xin chào các bạn, mình là Brooklyn Day. Hi everyone, my name's Brooklyn. Welcome to Brooklyn K Chuyện, the channel where I've told stories of my personal life in Vietnam, and I've told stories related to different values in life, and we've shared videos with English tips because the overall goal of this channel is to help you learn English. So today I'm going to tell you a story to help you learn English, but it's not necessarily a personal story, although I do relate to the message of this story, and you might too. It's titled The Girl Who Always Said Yes. I'll read it slowly and I'll stop to explain some vocabulary words throughout the story. Also, if you guys are interested in practicing speaking with Vũ and I, please check out our speech training course in the description down below. You can even try the first week with us for completely free. Anyways, let's go ahead and start the story. There once was a girl named Ling. She was kind, she was helpful, and she was always saying yes. Yes to extra work. Yes to last-minute plans. Yes to things she didn't have time or energy for. At first, people loved her for it, and Ling felt good about being helpful. But slowly, something started to change. Ling began to feel overwhelmed. This is our first vocabulary word. Say it with me. Overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. It means you are feeling like you have too much to deal with. There were too many things to do and not enough hours in the day. She would stay up late helping her classmates with their projects. Then she'd wake up early to help her cousin with the presentation. Her weekends, always full. And still, every time someone asked her for help, she smiled and said, yes. It wasn't that she always wanted to help. Sometimes she just felt like she had to, like it was her obligation. 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 This is a responsibility, trách nhiệm, or something you feel you must do. She believed that if she said no, people would think she was selfish. Or worse, they wouldn't like her anymore. Ling didn't realize it at the time, but she had become a people pleaser. People pleaser. This is someone who wants to please other people, someone who tries hard to make others happy, even at their own personal expense. She tried so hard to make everyone else happy, but she forgot to take care of herself. And slowly, helping others didn't feel so good anymore. One day, Ling came home from school and just sat on her bed. She didn't cry, she didn't move, she just felt empty. That's what burnout feels like. Burnout. Burnout. This is a state of physical and emotional exhaustion. Your body just feels tired from all of the things that you've done. So, your body is tired. Your heart is tired. Even your mind feels like it needs a break. That night, Ling looked in the mirror. She said to herself, I need to change. I need to set some boundaries. Boundaries. This is a limit you set to protect your time, energy, or emotions. This has also a literal meaning. Think like the side of a road where maybe a railing is set up. That is a boundary so you don't go too far. So, she wasn't sure how. She had never said no before, but she wanted to try. The first time she said no to someone, she felt a heavy feeling in her chest. That feeling was guilt. Guilt is a bad feeling caused by thinking you've done something wrong. Guilt. The guilt whispered to her, "You're being selfish. You should help." But she took a deep breath and reminded herself that it was okay to rest, that her time was important too. She started learning how to be assertive. Assertive. This is confidently expressing to people what you want or need. So she started to be assertive, not rude, not angry, just honest. When someone asked her to do something she didn't have time for, she said, "I'm sorry, I can't help today. I need to rest." At first, people were surprised. Some even got upset. But others respected her more. And you know what else changed? Ling didn't feel resentment anymore. Resentment. This is a feeling of anger or unhappiness towards someone because you feel you are unfairly treated. This is a little different than anger because resentment happens over a longer period of time, kind of like continued anger. So, resentment. Ling didn't feel resentment anymore. She used to help people, but deep inside, she would feel angry or tired because she was doing it for the wrong reasons. Now, when she said yes, it was because she wanted to, not because she was afraid to say no. One Sunday morning, Ling went to her favorite coffee shop alone. She sat by the window, drinking iced milk coffee, and started to reflect. Reflect means to think deeply or carefully about something. If you think about the literal meaning of reflection, you can think about seeing your reflection in a mirror or seeing your reflection against some water. So you look at it and examine it and see if there's anything that needs to change. So Ling thought about the past year, all the times she said yes when she didn't mean it, all the lessons she had learned. She wasn't perfect, but she was proud of herself. By learning to say no, Ling had started to rebuild something very important: her self-worth. Self-worth is the belief that you deserve respect and care. It's not necessarily expecting or wanting more than you deserve or just wanting everybody to serve you, but it's just a basic human right, self-worth. She learned that she didn't need to make everyone happy to be a good person. She deserved rest and respect and peace. She still helped people, but from a place of love, not fear. Maybe you've been like Ling before. Maybe you say yes too often. But remember this, saying no doesn't make you bad. It makes you honest. It makes you strong. And most of all, it means you're taking care of yourself, just like Ling learned to do. All right, that's the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed telling it. Also, thank you for staying with me here on this channel as I've taken a few weeks off posting. My work as a nurse has been demanding. I've had family visiting from out of town, and I've had some personal things come up. I still have a lot of goals and ideas for this channel, and I hope you will stick around. I think you'll be glad you stuck around. All right, thank you guys for listening. That's all for today. Goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next video.